Yes. Yeah. Deshaun, the golden child. I say for my king. First of all, I have to say, rest in peace to my man. Shalom. He lost his life for others. So y'all jump back up here. Yeah, I'm gonna be in y'all face. Y'all might as well get used to be this week. Everybody hustle and bustle on Friday, getting ready for Shabbat. Those who honor the 7-day calendar here. I know y'all getting the hustle and bustle on. We grinding, trying to beat the sun. Myself, y'all know I'm a new moon man myself, though. You know. However, I respect whichever day that you honor is Shabbat. I really do. Praise the Father. Brother Asah, Sister Kana, what's going on? Shalom, shalom. Hey, Brother Asah, look forward to tonight, Aki. Look forward to tonight. I look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for a few of my people to jump on. What's up, Jay? Jay, I ain't seen you in a while, brother. I don't like not seeing you, brother. You understand? What's going on? Let me see. Kanisha, shalom to you all. Shalom to you all. You understand? See who jumping back on here. Give a few more people. From a test to a testimony. I told y'all before, the root word of testimony is test. The only way you're going to get a testimony, if you have to have the test. That's the first thing. You know what I mean? Oh, I see you been working, bro. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nothing wrong with it. I know you pop up when I'm doing that studio stuff, so I ain't been messing around here lately, just grinding, getting ready for this conference, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love y'all, Israel. I'm gonna tell y'all that very much, man. Y'all don't even understand. You understand? It's real in the field. You know what I mean? Let a few more people jump on. And I got a brief message for Israel. I got a brief message because I did the video earlier. In reference to this cricket company, Republic, you know, but the Father is something else, and I think there's a lesson in it. It's a lesson in it. We have to let the Father fight our battles. We have to let the Father fight our battles. And it's not that He won't fight through us, but we want to make sure it is Him fighting and not ourselves, because we want to make sure that the grace of the Father is with us. You know, He'll fight through us, but it has to be Him leading the fight. Sometimes He'll tell you to chill out. You know, sometimes they tell you to hit the brakes. Sometimes they tell you to chill out. You know what I'm saying? So, oh no, I guess it's real busy today. That's all right. I'm here with y'all, so we're going to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? That Castle watch it later. But I told you what I was going through with the trash and what's going on with this company. Now, where we have our facilities at, we have it's 3 commercial buildings side by side. We have 2 out of the 3. The third one, our neighbors. They're Gentile, you know what I mean? They're Gentile neighbors, white folk, you understand? You know, and then my neighbors, and we get along, okay? We get along. You know, you got to get along. Ain't no, you know, your neighbors, you got to do business together. It's wisdom to get along. Scripture says, strive to be at peace with all men. That's the book, you know. Strive to be at peace, because you just never know when you'll need someone. Nonetheless, I saw my neighbor. He was out there as I was making the video, talking to you guys earlier about what I was going through with these people taking my money but not picking up the trash, trying to hurt the event. Okay, nonetheless, I went to tell him, I say, neighbor, I say, the enemy is testing me. He say, the enemy? He say, who? He say, who? So I had to explain to him real quick. You know, I say, look, for me, when I say the enemy, I'm always speaking of Hashatan, or as he knows, Satan. You know, I say Satan is my enemy, and he's testing, and he's attacking, and, you know, he's just being petty, because it ain't nothing real. Ain't nothing that could throw the conference off or anything. It's just petty. I like things to be, I want things to be meticulously correct, you know, so anything out of line just bothers me a bit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so the enemy knows that, so he tries to be petty. So, but I was explaining to him the issue that these guys ain't coming to pick this trash up, and I done gave them my money. You know, and he asked me immediately, he said, what time is it? Now, this is a Gentile white man, okay? He said, what time is it? I told him the time. We looked at my clock. It was 2:13 Eastern time. Okay. He said, I got a guy. I'll call him right now. He works in another trash company. I'll call him right now and to tell him pull this favor in for me, and we'll come and get this trash. He said, when your time event start? I said, 8 o'clock in the morning. We're having our breakfast and this, that, and the other. He said, all right, I'm gonna call him. We're gonna go to get this thing handled. Now, this is very important because what I'm about to tell you guys is very important. Okay, because for one, he didn't have to do that. Two, he wouldn't have done that if it weren't for this, what I'm about to tell you. Now, on our building, we have our banner up. It says Yahshua. Y'all know, watch him in the building. You understand? Israel all day. And it says, let my people go. That's our little slogan, you know what I mean? Yahshua, let my people go. Been our slogan since '06, okay? He saw it. Everyone sees it, you know. And he had Googled. He informed me today that he had Googled Yahshua the movement and saw that we was a part of the Israelite community, like I told y'all. Remember I told you Thomas Awakening. He had Googled it. He Googled Yahshua the movement. He Googled us, saw that we was a part of the Israelite community, and he saw all those Israelite groups that give all of us a bad name, okay, with all the hate talk, this, that, and the other. But notice, this is what he said to me. He said, you guys always treated us with respect. What I Googled didn't fit y'all. You always treated us with respect. You treat my family with respect. You come over there and talk with us, this, that, and the other. The scripture says, strive to be at peace with all men. I'm not here to tear people down. You're right beside me. We got to do business together, you know. And nonetheless, he said, what I Googled, I saw what I Googled, and I read some things but it didn't fit you guys, and you're telling me you're Israelites. I said, we are Israelites. I said, but what we want you to understand is Israelites is a nationality, a ethnicity, a bloodline, not a religion. I said, so even though you Googled these other groups and it kind of threw you for a loop concerning us, you must understand that what we have in common is all of us are bloodline Israel. I said, but where we differ is our doctrine or our understanding of Scripture. He said, I see that because what I've read and what I see, how you Israelites supposed to carry it, according to what I see. He said, you guys don't carry it like that. Y'all guys are respectful and, you know, been treating, you know, you treated my family good. You know, make sure things okay for all of our facility. Because why wouldn't I? If somebody's messing with their facility, it's right connected to mine. Mine's is next. You understand? So we got to look out for each other to make sure this whole block is taken care of. You know, so that's just common sense to me as a man, a businessman. Nonetheless, it didn't fit in reference to what he Googled and saw what Israelites predominantly stand for from his standpoint. Guess what? So he treated me and this ministry according to how we treated him. We treated him with respect, and we've looked out for them, okay, in times where they needed. Now we were in need. I didn't even know he had. I ain't even asked him to help me. I was just venting. I say, man, these cats won't come pick up the trash. It's looking a mess out here. He offered service. So without dragging it out and being long-winded about it, the trash issue is going to be handled. and it's a Gentile that is wanting to make sure the Israelite conference goes as smooth as possible. You understand? Now you deal with that, okay? And I say shalom to you. I love you all. That is a lesson. That is a lesson. It's a lesson. It's a real tough lesson. I know it's a tough lesson based upon the popular doctrine in Israel concerning Gentiles. But understand this. If you read your scriptures carefully, there's always a Gentile that has a Rahab spirit. There's always a Gentile that has a spirit to want to see Israel do good. He's not even a religious man. He's not even a religious guy. He just saw that we were good people. That's the reputation we want Israel to have, that we're good people. You understand? Not pushovers. Nothing pushover about me. Y'all know that. He knows that. We had altercation before, but even that was handled with respect, and it didn't sit right with him how I handled him with respect, even when he was being disrespectful. Why? Because I'm not going to fight with you as my neighbor so you can take it around town. I'm new to this town. And say how negative a person I am. I'm not a fool. A man's reputation is worth more than earthly riches. He had to attest to the fact, even when I carried you wrong, he came back and apologized and everything. But I know why now, because he Googled Hebrew Israelites. And he thought we were that way, so we had an attitude. But when he saw that we weren't that way, he's had to respect this ministry ever since, because it didn't fit what he Googled, didn't fit us. Now, so it's time for us to develop a new reputation in Israel as those who are peaceful until the Father says it's time for war. You understand? When the Father says wartime, you're in error if you stay peaceful. But if the Father is saying, okay, it's not wartime, this is not a situation where you need to go to war, General. This is not a situation where you need... A general understands when it's time for war, when it's not time for war. A soldier understands when it's time for war and it's not time for war. It's not time for war, and it wasn't time for war when me and the brother had an altercation before. You understand? And because I was able to catch that nugget, when I'm in need, when this company is trying to hurt the conference, this brother who remembered my labor of love towards him says, we're not going to let that happen. We want your event to go well. You understand? So that's a lesson. And it also lets me know the Father will fight your battle. Sometimes it's not up to me. It's not up to us. He's not going to fight it through us. He'll have someone else fight it for us. So the trash going to be gone. All praise to the Most High. Yah willing. Shalom.
Rest in peace to my man, babe. He lost his life the other day. Yeah. It's a shame what we go through. Too many funerals. If you're listening, the next shot could be you. Yeah. It's a harsh reality. Too many ghetto casualties. We live in the land of poverty. I ain't got nothing. Why you robbing?